over the past 18 months, there have been a systematic and very violent suppression of freedom of the press. 18 months ago, the Chinese regime has adopted the national security law that allows the Hong Kong government to bypass the constitution, to bypass the basic law, and to engage in arbitrary detention and to accuse journalists on national security crimes that are actually defined in such a blurry manner that any crime can apply to any kind of journalism. For the first time in the recent history of Hong Kong, there are journalists and press freedom defenders detained in Hong Kong. We have 10 currently, and only 12 persons are being accused of national security crimes, including Jimmy Lai, the founder of Apple Daily, a media that was recently dismantled by the Hong Kong government. Jimmy Lai is actually today 74 years old, and he is spending his birthday in prison.
How is the Chinese government increasingly trying to control information outside its borders?
The attitude of the Chinese ambassadors is very emblematic. They systematically attack every journalist or political commentator whose opinion is different from what they would like to see. Our report is illustrated on the cover by the work of a very famous Chinese dissident artist named Badiou Cao. And this artist actually had last month an exhibition in a small Italian town, Brescia, and the city government of this town received actually a lot of pressure from the Chinese embassy for this exhibition to be cancelled. And it is not acceptable that a cartoonist would receive so much pressure for a small exhibition. This is something happening everywhere in the world. Everywhere the Chinese ambassadors are applying pressure on journalists.